In today's TV and film, no other star has crossed over to so many huge franchises in such a successful fashion other than Pedro Pascal, from Star Wars to Game of Thrones and DC's Wonder Woman, to appearances in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, CSI, The Good Wife, his most recent HBO's The Last of Us. Pascal has certainly wowed fans with his range and acting ability. So let's take a look at Pedro Pascal and all the movies and roles that he's played. Pedro Pascal, coming off an incredibly hilarious stint hosting Saturday Night Live in early February, Pedro Pascal is certainly Hollywood's hottest actor, with numerous stints that have cemented the actor as a current pillar to pop culture. He is already known for roles that have reinvigorated existing behemoth franchises, from his breakthrough character as Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones, to offering a different take in storytelling on Star Wars The Mandalorian. Pedro has had a flurry of highly successful shows in TV and film that are continuing to this very day. The Chilean-American actor, who is currently 47 years of age, may have started his career taking small roles, but throughout 2 decades of his acting career, Pascal has taken a very prominent role in today's entertainment industry. Born Jose Pedro Balmaceda Pascal, the son of a child psychologist and fertility doctor, grew up in a family who were quite politically active, being relatives of André Pascal Allende, a revolutionary left leader who was behind the urban guerrilla movement dedicated to overthrowing Chile's authoritarian military dictatorship, all throughout the 70s and 80s. And this was also the reason why 9 months after Pedro's birth, he and his family would seek refuge and political asylum in Denmark, before ultimately moving to the United States, where he was raised in Orange County, California, and later San Antonio, Texas. Acting career. Pascal has had many great opportunities through exquisitely delivered roles in recent years, but he's also had his share of the struggling actor syndrome. Back when he was just 20 years old, he used to work as a waiter while auditioning non-stop for theater gigs. He studied acting at NYU before finding fame in 2014 after his stint on Game of Thrones. But well before that, he had a handful of TV and film appearances. He also has extensive stage experience both as an actor and director, and received the Los Angeles Drama Critics Circle Award and Garland Award for his role in the International City Theater production of Orphans. Among his work in theater include off-Broadway productions of Maple and Vine, Beauty of the Father, Sand, Old Comedy, Some Men, and the 2006 Shakespeare Park production of Macbeth. Pascal is a member of the New York City's Labyrinth Theater Company and would make his Broadway debut in 2019 in an adaptation of King Lear as Edmund. His early foray into acting on screen began in 1999, being part of Sci-Fi Channel's Good vs. Evil as Gregor New, in which he appeared in an episode that credited him with his real name, Pedro Balmaceda. He appeared on some MTV shows such as the animated series Downtown, where Pascal had a voice role, and in 3 episodes of the anthology series Undressed, where he played the role of Greg. Now, many of you might not even know that Pascal also appeared on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where he played the part of Eddie in 1 episode. In 2000, he appeared on the fantasy drama series Touched by an Angel. By 2001, while vying for gigs on Broadway, Pascal would broaden his reach, with police procedural TV appearing on NYPD Blue as Shane Morrissey in 2001, Law & Order as Tito Cabasa in 2008, Law & Order Criminal Intent as Reggie Luckman in 2006, and again as Kevin Kip Green in 2009. Pascal would later appear in an episode of Law & Order Special Victims Unit in 2011 as Special Agent Greer. Throughout the early 2000s, Pascal would also appear in some thriller and drama shows such as Earth vs. the Spider in 2001, Without a Trace as Kyle Wilson in 2006, and Nurse Jackie in 2010 as Steve. In 2009, Pascal would be cast as Nathan Landry in The Good Wife, in which he appeared on the show for 6 episodes. By 2011, he was getting booked for TV roles left and right, appearing in Lights Out as Omar Asarian in 2011, Brothers and Sisters as Zach Wellison, Charlie's Angels as Frederick Mercer, and in the TV film Burn Notice, The Fall of Sam Axe as Comandante Veracruz. His adventure in movies started in 2005, playing the role of Steve in the Argentinian film Hermanas, and as Noah in the movie I Am That Girl in 2008. In 2011, Pascal was in the Adjustment Bureau alongside Matt Damon and Emily Blunt as the maitre d' Paul DeSanto, as well as Sweet Little Lies playing Paulino. He would continue playing relatively smaller roles and parts throughout 2012 and 2013, both on film and TV, being seen in episodes of Body of Proof as Zach Goffman, CSI Crime Scene Investigation as Kyle Hartley, Nikita as Liam, Red Widow as Jay Castillo, Homeland as David Portillo, and The Sixth Gun as Special Agent Ortega. Pascal would also be on 10 episodes of the American drama Graceland as Juan Badillo, as well as 7 episodes of The Mentalist as Marcus Pike. His big break, however, would be in his recurring role as Oberyn Martell on the highly celebrated HBO series Game of Thrones. Pascal was perfectly cast for the role, captivating audiences with his charm, cunning, and seductiveness as the Red Viper from the show. His depiction of the character being a sensitive and charming tough guy was a challenge well met with Oberyn, though Pedro himself quickly rising to fame due to the role. Pascal would also be nominated for the role for a Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series. This breakthrough role would lead Pascal to further his acting career with 2015's movie Blood-Sucking Bastards as Max and Sweets as Twin Peter, before 2016's The Great Wall as Pero Tavar, and 2017's Kingsman: The Golden Circle, in which Pascal made an appearance as U.S. cowboy agent Whiskey. So by then, Pascal had already become a household name, and would take more serious roles that would showcase his incredible acting chops. From 2015 to 2017, Pascal would star in the highly acclaimed show Narcos with the lead role of Javier Peña. By 2018, he continued to make Hollywood films, such as playing Ezra in Prospect, Dave York in The Equalizer 2, as well as playing Francisco Catfish Moraes in the 2019 military action adventure Triple Frontier. It would also be in 2019 where Pedro Pascal became a pivotal character that would usher in a new age for one of the biggest franchises in Hollywood, Star Wars, after he was cast as the character Din Djarin in the show The Mandalorian. Now, the role of calm, composed warrior set in a Western-style approach in a galaxy far away would be devoured by Star Wars fans and would elevate Pascal's star power tenfold. Pascal has also been nominated for Best Actor in the Critics' Choice Super Award and Best Hero in the 2021 MTV Movie Awards for the role. He would also later reprise the role of the Mandalorian on another fan-favorite Star Wars series, appearing on a couple episodes of the Book of Boba Fett in 2022. In 2020, Pedro Pascal would enter the comic book realm at DC's film franchise Wonder Woman, appearing as the main antagonist Maxwell Lord, while also appearing in the kiddie superhero film We Can Be Heroes as Marcus Moreno. He would also show his comedic side when in 2021 Pascal was cast in the Judd Apatow film The Bubble. He would also co-star alongside Nicolas Cage in the comedy The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent in 2022. While Pedro Pascal has already had quite an array of characters under his belt, his current and most hyped casting for a role was announced in February 2021, when Pascal was confirmed for the lead role of Joel Miller in the HBO adaptation of The Last of Us. Pascal himself confessed that he agreed to play the part as soon as he was sent the script for the role, being a huge fan of showrunner Craig Mazin, who also created the series Chernobyl. Now that fans have seen what Pascal adds to the already iconic character of Joel with his ardent charisma, in which Pascal thrives in, he's already garnering praise for the TV adaptation. Aside from increasing his already incredible fan base, Pedro Pascal is also said to be receiving $600,000 for each episode of The Last of Us. Pascal is also expected to appear in the upcoming drama movie Freaky Tales. So, what do you think about Pedro Pascal and all the movies and roles that he's played? Let us know down in the comments below.